Alright, so how's it going everybody? Hope you're all doing well, hope you're all doing great, and today we are taking a look at the best $1,400 to $1,500 RX 7900 GRE Gaming PC. This is one of the greatest GPU once you start to do overclocking and open the power limit. So this is a power hungry PC actually. So hey, if you like the video, press that like button. If you want to see more videos of that, can subscribe and check out the links in the description because that really helps me out a ton. The CPU, we're looking at the AMD Ryzen 7 7800X3D, and there isn't anything to be said about this GPU except that this is the best, fastest GPU that you can get for gaming right now. You are getting all the X3D potential, so you are unlocking higher FPS when it comes to the FPS intensive games, and on top of all that, you are having a great upgrade path to the next gen Ryzen CPUs, which are reportedly actually faster than these CPUs by like 40% in overall performance, CPU and full performance of course. I feel like I remember that this CPU was actually in sale. It was for like around $330 to $350, so you are getting a really good deal too. As for the board, we're looking at the Gigabyte B650M-DS3H, and this board has came up in price too because it's actually a pretty good value board for the money. It's got 4 RAM slots, it's got overclockability, you can do undervolting on it, you can do RAM overclocking even if you want to. As for the RAM, we're looking at 32 GB of DDR5, I believe 6000 MHz RAM. I really like this RAM kit. 32 gigs is more than enough for gaming right now, and the fact that we are kind of going with 32 gigs is okay because RAM prices are going up. As for the SSD, we're looking at a 2TB M.2 SSD Gen 4 because this is a high-end gaming PC and I decided not to cheap out when it comes to the SSD pricing. So yeah, even though SSDs are actually high in price, you are getting everything you need from that. On the GPU, we are looking at the AMD RX 7900 GRE, and as I've said before, there are certain models, that third-party models, that you actually have to get in order to get the absolute most performance out of this GPU. Also, you have to do some overclocking, you have to do undervolting, you have to open the power limit to 300 watts in order to have the full potential. As you can see from the tech power ups benchmarks of the Sapphire Nitro Plus and the Sapphire Nitro Pure, this GPU really accelerates once you do so, and you'll find it even faster than the RTX 4070 Ti, which is faster by its turn than the RTX 4070 Super by like 5%. This is the best option in my opinion for high-end 1440p gaming on a budget. It's not that far away from an overclockable 7800 XT too, but at the same time it's only a 10% difference in performance and a 10% difference in price. And since you're going with a higher end GPU, I feel like yeah, going with the best value for money GPU for the higher price is kind of worth it, because again you're getting a performance lower than the 7900 XT in rasterization by like 10 to 12% once you do overclocking, once you do the power limit option to turn it on to all the way up to 300 to 320 watts, depends on the model that you're getting. And the models that come at the top of my mind is the ASRock Steel Legend, the white one, Powercolor Hellhound, I'm pretty sure you can do so, and also the Sapphire. A lot of the Sapphire GPUs actually are overclockable, even the budget ones. So yeah, I really love this GPU, and that's why we don't have a lot of benchmarks, because not a lot of people have done that yet, and this is where I feel like this GPU kind of really shines. As for the case, we're looking at the Lian Li Langcool 216. This is one of the higher end cases for $100. It will handle everything. It's got really good ventilation, really good airflow, and a really model looking design in general. So yeah, it will get the job done. You will not need anything over there. Power supply, we're looking at an 800 to 850 watt 80 plus gold rated power supplies, because power supplies come and go, but we are looking at a fully modular one from Thermaltake 2024, the latest model actually, so you're not missing out on anything there. It's a really sturdy power supply that will even handle something like an RTX 4080 in the future. So yeah, that's been it. If you like the video, press that like button. If you want to see more videos of that kind, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.